Sing on.
Good morning, Plaza Tigers. It's a razzle-dazzle red day. And it's a wacky Wednesday.
I'm Margot from the Cuckoo King Kind Nights.
I'm Amelia from the outrageous, outstanding, optimistic Olympians.
Now let's karaoke on over to the pledge.
Hi, I'm Jenna from the Knights.
And I'm Sarah from the Novas.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
What's for lunch today, good person?
Let's see, dear friend.
Chicken nuggets with hot roll or potato-crusted fish sticks with hot roll?
And side choices are mashed potatoes with gravy, acorn squash, and fresh pineapple.
And for a lovely treat,
Boo Pops! The tiger's so cool, even he has one.
For $1 each.
And now it's time for Weather with Willie.
Me, I'm super fly, super duper fly, super duper fly. Me, I'm super fly, super duper fly, super duper fly. Me, I'm super fly.
What's up, Plaza Middle School? Weather with here on another gorgeous Wednesday hot morning. And before I get on to the weather, I got to talk about Manga High as usual. We are currently in, I believe, 17th place. Plaza Middle School, you got 1,530 points. So keep up the good work. I do want to point out first place, a school that we battled all of last year out in Canada called Sargent Park. They currently have 3,888 points. That's a lot. Okay, so we're up behind about 2,000 to first place, but you're in 17th place. These 5 students' names that you see up here are the ones who earned a Phi-To Hero Round medal, which is absolutely amazing. So teachers, please give these students a extra effort tiger mark that goes out to Jared Reyes, Maya Ann Crump on there twice. Way to go, Maya. And Dakota Bullen and Josie Phillips. Way to go on Manga High getting those medals. I love it. I love it. All right, moving on to the weather for this week. It's looking pretty good, but Mr. Mo knows all about this. It's that time of the year when the weather goes up, and then it goes down, and then it goes back up, and then it goes, but we can't get consistent, okay? So today's going to be 86, and then all of a sudden Thursday, 68. Check out Saturday morning low temperature. Look at that number. That's 26 degrees, okay? It's going to get cold and chilly this weekend. All right, that's Missouri for you. It's this time of year. So what I need you to do right now is go ahead and tell me, let's go with what is the range on Saturday's temperature? Your trivia question is to tell me what the range will be on Saturday. All right, that was your trivia question. On to the birthdays, and I'm pretty sure we got birthdays galore. Okay, we've got a lot of birthdays to go through. So starting with today's birthdays are Madison Claiborne, Isaac Hen, Victoria Quattlebaum, I believe is how you pronounce that. Moti, does that say Moti? Moti, sorry, Moti. Sarbessa, and then Dante Sarmiente. Hopefully I said that close to correct. Sarmiente. And then we also got weekend birthdays. Look at this giant list. We've got Caleb and Hannah and Tyler and Destiny and Daryl and Connor and another Caleb up there on the Incredibles. And then we got Alexander and Angelia Gonzalez and Shannon Kaufman and Elijah and Mrs. Dingman on the Knights. I think Mrs. Dingman, she's turning 40. So say happy birthday to Mrs. Dingman. Give her a big high five, big hug, and say, way to go, you made it to 40, Mrs. Dingman. All right, that was your birthdays. What are the birthday pencil doing today? You're going to get a lot of free birthday pencils in the cafeteria. Oh, check it out. Man, that is a sweet, sweet ride right on the top of a new. You know what, Dr. Ivy? That's not safe. I will say, Dr. Ivy, you shouldn't be doing that. That is not safe, but it looks like a sweet, sweet ride. That is nice. And there she goes, falling off. Ooh, and she landed back on. So nice job, J. Crew. Now I got to talk about today. Today is a sweet, sweet day, one of the absolute most fun assemblies we ever have all year. It's one of my personal faves. It's the student versus staff basketball assembly. That happens today at 1:15, so keep that in mind. Dr. Ivy is going to talk about appropriate behavior, and I want to talk about next week is the game on November 1st. Buy your ticket. You better go to the game. Be there or be square. Get there. Get to the game. The tickets you can buy tonight at parent-teacher conferences. Okay, your parents are coming in. Mr. Moe is going to have a booth down here by the computer room, and he'll be selling tickets. Okay, you can buy your student versus staff basketball ticket in advance. So get those either tonight or tomorrow at your scheduled conference. And next week, along with the assembly, is also our Bully Week, where we're dressing up each day for special occasions. So I want to point those out real quick. Monday is walk a day in someone else's shoes, which means wear mismatched shoes. So on Monday, you might wear a tennis shoe and a boot. Okay, or different tennis shoes, or a tennis shoe and a really nice dress-up shoe. So that's Monday. Tuesday is sunglasses day. Wednesday is mismatch day. Or you're going to wear mismatched clothes. And then Thursday, you're going to dress alike. It's twin day. And Friday is be a defender, which is wear red. Everyone on Friday, the whole school is going to be colored in red. Okay, that was your weather with Willie. I'm now going to pass it off to Dr. Ivy to talk about assembly behavior for this afternoon.
Thank you, Mr. Wilson. It is a fun day today, and I'm really excited. This is our first all-school assembly. With that comes some very high expectations for your behavior, and we have a lot of fun with this activity, but we have to keep that in control. So I want your teachers will be going over appropriate behavior. There are some things that are funny. There's some participation that's going to happen from students. Of course, there would never be any booing. It's all good sportsmanship. So I expect all of you to be cheering on your team or the representatives for your team, but not to be cheering against others. We need to be supportive. So the tickets for the basketball game and all the proceeds that we earn for the basketball game is actually, the money goes towards our service project for Plaza Middle School. And every year, and we've done this historically for many, many years, is to provide holiday food boxes through the Salvation Army for those in need within our community. And it's a very special project. It's one that is one of those real feel-good moments. And we have a short video that I want to segue to that brings about the presence of, not the present of like a real gift, but sometimes the best gift that we can give is of our time and of our generosity. So I'm going to, we'll segue into this, and it's called Sarah's Story.
Hi, my name is Sarah, and this is my story. This year for Christmas, I asked my friends and family not to give me any gifts, but instead to give me money that I could use to help someone much less fortunate than me. I've enjoyed all the gifts I've received over the years for birthdays and holidays, but this year I decided I just didn't need more stuff. There are kids all over the world with real needs, who don't have a bed to sleep in, food to eat, or a school to go to. So this year I thought that if my friends and family didn't give me gifts and instead gave me money, I could help a child with real needs. Not everybody liked the idea right away. They were used to giving me gifts and loved watching me open them. But I sent a nice email explaining that this year I wanted to help a few kids living in a city dump in Mexico go to school. School in Mexico is free, but you still have to buy a uniform, have certain vaccinations, and of course buy school supplies. Now the kids living in the city dump in Mexico don't have any of that, and I thought I could help them. When Christmas came, I was a little nervous, but everybody followed my wishes and gave me cash and checks instead of presents. It wasn't hard to watch my sister and cousins open their gifts. It was fun to see how happy they were with their things, but at the same time know that I was making the difference in the life of a child 1,000 miles away. When all the envelopes had been opened and all the checks had been cashed, I found that I raised over $500. Enough money to send 2 kids in Mexico to school for a year. In February, we took a family vacation to Mexico, and I actually got to meet the 2 girls that I sponsored along with their families, and that was very cool. Just to be clear, I don't have a job and I don't get a big allowance. I still want things. Right now I would love an iPhone. But this year, I felt that I didn't really need new things, and that there were kids all over the world who had real needs compared to mine. This was one simple way that I could make a difference. You can do this too, so this year I'm asking you to join me. Tell your friends and family that instead of gifts, you'd like to receive money to help a child who has real needs. Be thankful for your gifts in the past, polite with your request, and firm about your purpose. If this is something you want to do, visit sarahstory.org to take the pledge and share your story. At sarahstory.org, we also have a list of a few organizations that connect you with kids all over the world with real needs. Thanks for listening to my story. Now visit sarahstory.org and take the pledge.
So Sarah was helping students and children in Mexico, but for Plaza, what we are doing is helping families right here in the Northland area. So if maybe $4 to $5 is a hardship for your family, you may want to do what Sarah did and say, instead of giving me a gift of this, I would rather have cash, and that cash that is part of your admission, the $4 admission, that all goes to purchasing meat certificates for our holiday food boxes. We'll also be asking for you to bring in certain canned goods and the rest of the meal, and we decorate boxes and we put those together, and it's just a wonderful service project that Plaza does every year, and I'm excited for you guys to get to participate. So the purpose of our assembly today is to get you really excited and pumped up about coming to the game. And the game is held at Lakeview Middle School. And the reason we hold it there is that gym holds more people than our gym. We used to have it here at Plaza, but we have such great attendance at this event that we had to go to a bigger venue. So today, the purpose of our assembly is really to help others, and we want to make sure that you remember that, and we show good sportsmanship. We are excited about our philanthropy project that we're undertaking here during the holiday season. So we're excited for that. We do have an adjusted schedule today, so I'm going to turn it back to the newscasters, and I'll see you this afternoon in the large gym.
All music students for today and Monday in Miss Chambers' class need to bring a book or something to work on due to your test today. Only for morning students.
Good luck! Capture the memories.
What are you talking about?
Yearbooks, you can personalize them online today, but only till February 10th.
$15 each.
La 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 la.
What are you doing, Margot?
Practicing for reflections. All entries are due November 15th.
Not today.
It's a great day to be a tiger. Rawr.